It didn't take long. It's up.
Cleveland manager Dave Garcia.
Thrill for Dave Garcia, the manager here, to get such a reception, a standing ovation. The many frustrating years that man has spent, all being rewarded here. Tony, baseball is back.
Well, the reaction of the American Leaguers is really something.
Others on the American League staff, from Cleveland, trainer Jim Warfield. Also from Cleveland, coaches Dennis Summers. In the bullpen, Dave Duncan. Tom McCraw. And from California, honorary coach Jimmy Reese. And now the players. From the Baltimore Orioles, pitcher Scott McGregor. And first baseman Eddie Murray. From the Boston Red Sox, outfielder Dwight Evans. From the California Angels, shortstop Rick Burleson. Outfielder Fred Lynn. And pitcher Ken Forsch. From the Chicago White Sox, pitcher Brett Burns. Representing the Kansas City Royals, second baseman Frank White. From the Milwaukee Brewers, outfielder Norman Thomas. Catcher Ted Simmons. And pitcher Raleigh Fingers. From the Minnesota Twins, pitcher Doug Corbett. From the New York Yankees, pitcher Ron Davis. And pitcher Rich Goose Gossage. From the Oakland A's, pitcher Mike Norris. And outfielder Tony Armas. From the Seattle Mariners, outfielder Tom Paciorek. Representing the Texas Rangers, outfielder Al Oliver. And third baseman Buddy Bell.
Well, Buddy Bell gets a homecoming ovation here from these Cleveland fans, and so far the baseball fans have reacted the way you would expect. They've cheered at the right time when the hometowners come home, and they've booed when the enemy, namely the Yankees, have been introduced. Yes, sir, baseball is back.
From the Toronto Blue Jays, pitcher Dave Steve. and pitcher Len Barker.
Perfect game, and you can't help but wonder what would have happened had he been the starting pitcher. He has to come back for another ovation.
Manager Jimmy Fry really wrestled with that one, as he told Brian Gumbel in the pregame show.
And now, the manager of the American League All-Stars, managing his first All-Star game, from the American League champion Kansas City Royals, Jim Fry.
Started Barker, I think they would have been cheers, but he didn't, and he has to pay the price.
The American League starting lineup. Leading off from the California Angels, the leading active hitter with a career batting average of .333, first baseman Rod Carew. Batting second from the New York Yankees, a four-time All-Star, making his second start, second baseman Willie Randolph. Batting third from the Kansas City Royals, the league's most valuable player in 1980 and the top vote getter this year, third baseman George Brett. Batting cleanup from the New York Yankees, a five-time All-Star, but a member of the American League squad for the first time, center fielder Dave Winfield. Hitting fifth from the Baltimore Orioles, the second leading hitter in the league with a .339 average, left fielder Ken Singleton. Hitting sixth from the New York Yankees, named an All-Star for the 11th time, right fielder Reggie Jackson. Batting seventh from the Chicago White Sox, elected a starter for the sixth time, catcher Carlton Fisk. Hitting eighth from the New York Yankees, the other half of the New York Yankees All-Star Keystone combination, shortstop Bucky Dent. And the pitcher warming up in the bullpen from the Detroit Tigers, leading the league with 9 victories, Jack Morris. And now let's meet the honorary captains. The National League captain won more games than any left-handed pitcher in the history of baseball, a total of 363 during his 21-year Major League career. He was a 20-game winner 13 times, including a 23-victory season at the age of 42. Hall of Famer Warren Spahn of the Braves.
What a pitcher, Warren Spahn. Right out of the Spalding guide with his delivery, flawless, great pickoff move. There wasn't anything he couldn't do, and that's why he's in the Hall of Fame.
The American League captain pitched 3 no-hitters and a Major League record 12 one-hitters. He led the league in strikeouts 7 times, including 348 in 1946. He elected to the Hall of Fame in 1962. He finished his career with 266 victories, all of them for the Cleveland Indians. Bob Feller.
See, Spahn and Feller will go to the coaching line, won't they, during this game? What, the 5th inning? They'll get their shot at the first base coaching box. They talk about his fastball, but he had some kind of curveball.
What memories that stirs up when you see that. Bob Feller, another Hall of Famer.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask you to please rise for the national anthems. First, the Canadian national anthem, which will be sung by the daughter of the late Elston Howard, a 9-time American League All-Star. Here is Miss Cheryl Howard.
Oh, Canada.